guys, it's Kara here, and today for this video, welcome back to another video on my channel. And today, this is going to be the top GPUs around $100 to $300. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and thank you Visitron for your suggestion. So basically for this video, what I'm gonna do is basically so right now I have like the $100 budget, and then afterwards I'll do the $170 budget, and then around the $250 budget, and then around the $300 budget. So in the description down below, I'll put down all the times to where all those are, so you guys can see. If you guys just want the $100 budget ones, I will just leave the time in the video in the description. So yeah, so in a further of ado, let's get started. So first off, into our cheaper budget graphics cards or video cards, right here we have the Zotac GeForce GTX 750 Ti, and you can get this on Amazon and Newegg for the same price, $105 plus free shipping. And on SuperBiz, you actually have to pay for shipping, so it's more expensive than Amazon.com and Newegg. So as you guys can see here, you can either buy it on one of those two, and on Newegg, there's actually a 5-star review, and then on Amazon, it's a 4.5 star. And I was going to buy this I found it on Craigslist for about $50 Canadian, but unfortunately it's sold, so I couldn't get this. But there are so many pros to this. So first off, it's small, compact size, so you can put this in a super small case, and it's still gonna be a great card. And also, it has PCI Express 3.0. It has 2 gigabytes, a GDDR5, and also you don't need a 6-pin connector, which is another awesome perk to this graphics card, because 6-pin connector, that's a cable, so it'll eliminate that cable and have a lot nicer cable management. So this is a super awesome card. You can play medium to high settings, depends on the game you play, but this is just a super awesome card. So as you guys can see here, I would actually buy it on Newegg, because I don't know, it depends on you if you want to get it on Amazon or Newegg. So moving on to around the $150 budget cards, we have the GTX 950, and I wouldn't actually recommend getting this card, because you could actually get a way better card for about $20 extra, or maybe $15 extra. I think it's about $15. I wouldn't actually recommend getting this card, but I just decided to put this in here because this card's actually a lot better than the 750 Ti. Well, not a lot better, but it will perform better than the 750 Ti. And you can actually get this for around $144.99 on NCIX US. And this is just pretty much a little bit of an upgrade from the 750 Ti. And it also has a semi backplate, which is always nice. And yeah, not really much. I actually do have this card, but I have the... Actually, no, I actually have the exact same card right here, and I'm actually using it in my computer. It's an awesome card for gaming if you want to play medium to high settings, but I usually just play in high setting because the games I play aren't really super demanding. So yeah, so I wouldn't really recommend getting this card, but I decided to put it in here because I needed a $150 budget card, and there weren't many. So what I would recommend getting is, moving up now onto the little bit of a price, this card right here. This is an absolute steal. I'd recommend getting this immediately for $170, so it is only a $15 add-on. So I'd recommend getting this. Do not get the GTX 950. It's not a bad card or anything, but this is just a way better performer than the GTX 950. And this card is actually better than the GTX 960, and this is the R9 380, so not looking at that link. This is actually better than the R9 280, and also better than the GTX 960. And also, it's just pretty much the same as the R9 285, I think. Yeah, I think the 285. It's not the 385. Yeah, it's the GTX. It's not the GTX. It's way better than the Radeon R9 285, but it's just a way more upgraded version. So, I'd recommend getting this card. This is like super budget right now. Like, this is so cheap for $170. Like, I'd get this card like right now, but unfortunately I can't because I actually live in Canada. It's more expensive here. So I'd actually recommend getting this card. This is gonna play all high settings, 1080p, and what's awesome about it is that it's 4 gigabytes, so that will last you in the long future. And well, not the long future, the long term. And the GTX 960 is actually more expensive and only has 2 gigs of RAM. So get that out of here. No one cares about that right now. And also, the GTX 960 4GB version is $200. And like, if you're on NVIDIA's side, go get this. But I'd seriously recommend getting the R9 380. So get this out of here too. And also not that card. You guys shouldn't be seeing that. and it's basically just a better upgrade than the R9 280. And this is at the 3GB version, but I wouldn't get this either. I just stick with the R9 380, which is an awesome card. You get 4GB of RAM, and it also comes with a free game too, The Ashes of the Singularity, which is another bonus too. So $170, this is just a crazy deal, and I'd recommend getting this right now. Just buy it right now. This is like a super awesome card that will play 1080p no problem. So moving on to the next product right here, we have the R9 380X, and if you want to spend a little bit more for a little bit better performance than the R9 380, I'd get that, but I still wouldn't recommend this though, because you're still getting this huge like performance here for $170. So as you guys can see here, but this is still an awesome card. I'd recommend getting it. The R9 380X 4GB, and as you can see, this card looks super awesome in my opinion, and it's all black and white, and it's just super cool. Like as you can see here, it's about $221 because of shipping, and it's 4GB, which is another bonus, and you get also a free game, which is The Ashes of the Singularity, the exact same to actually this card right here. So that's super awesome. So yeah, so pretty much this is just a bump up from this card, just by a little bit, but R9 380X and the R9 380 are still pretty similar, and for the price jump, I would still just go with the R9 380. So moving on to the last product, which is around your $300 budget, which is still a little bit cheaper than the $300 budget, but it's still like around there. This is the GeForce GTX 970, and you can get this for $281. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I can't speak today. $384 around there. And this card, I'd actually recommend getting the G1 Gaming instead of the Mini ITX. Even though the Mini ITX is cheaper, the reviews aren't too great. They say like the overclocking isn't really the best on this. And even though it says an overclocking edition, I still wouldn't really recommend getting this one. I'd recommend getting the G1 Gaming. It is $10 up than your price, but $310, you're getting a super solid card, and it also comes with a free game, The Division, which is another $60. So basically you're just getting a free game. I don't know why the value says 99 cents. It's a lot more than that. So yeah, so it's 4GB. This you can actually overclock it too. I'd really recommend getting this one. This is a super awesome graphics card for the price. It's G-Sync, like it's just a crazy awesome card, and it also has a backplate too, which is another bonus. So if you are maybe like wanting a little bit of a cheaper GTX 970, I'd get the Mini ITX, but I'd seriously go with the G1 Gaming if you want to be future proof. So yeah, so that will probably conclude this video. The one I choose the most, so I'd probably choose the R9 380. You guys probably know that though, because I kept like saying get this card, because it's just an awesome card for the price for $170. Like that is absolutely crazy. And there's also free 3-day or faster shipping, which is another bonus. Like this card right now, like I'd get this immediately. Like all the other cards, they're still really awesome. Like for example, the GTX 750 Ti, that's like a super budget card. If you're on a super low budget, get that immediately. If you're on like, if you can spend the extra $70, I'd recommend getting this. Like this is a crazy card for its price. R9 380 4GB, you're gonna play 1080p no problem. And if you get an adult, maybe SLI it or Crossfire it, it will be a crazy, or Crossfire, not SLI, but it'll be a crazy like two cards. It's just gonna give you like guaranteed 1440p like gaming. And yeah, so that's pretty much gonna conclude this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm sorry if this like, if my talking was terrible. It was today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know. Like I was presenting in French today, but like, okay, ignore that. That's not what this tech channel about. I'm not talking about French right now, but it's just, I'm so sorry about my speaking today. It's just really bad. And I'm sorry if I chose maybe the wrong cards, but I really think, I'm positive that I chose some pretty awesome cards other than the GTX 950. Get that out of here. Spend the extra $15 and get the R9 380. But if you want a better card, get the 380X. So yeah, so that will be this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And I'm also sorry if I'm talking too fast and if I'm too far away from the microphone. So yeah, so I'll see y'all in the next one, and yeah, goodbye.